Hello, at Verodat, we've compiled a complete NFL data set that looks at all the games going back to 1999 from a play-by-play perspective. So we've got information about the games, about the players, the teams, and then a very detailed play-by-play data set. So everything you could imagine about a play, yardage, who made the pass, who made the run, um, 1.2 million records going dating back to 1999. Uh, Again, whatever you can imagine about a play has been captured, including probabilities, spreads, various things that could have happened on the play. So a very detailed and rich data set that then can allow you to do some fancy stuff when querying it. So we put AI in front of this that allows you to write a natural language question of that data and get instant insights from it. So this is Cloud Desktop, allows you just to see what we have in that data set, explains exactly what that data is, and then we can ask a specific question like how many postseason yards did Tom Brady throw in his career, and it comes back with the answer. We can compare that to what we have online. So is that the correct metric, 13400? So typing into Google and we see, yes, 13400 is actually bang on. Going into some more niche stuff, how many times has Commanders won in the Hail Mary? We know that they had one last year. Again, it's working out the query, the technical piece behind it, how it needs to query that data set to bring back that rolled up aggregated insight that I know lots of the guys in the media would like to get. So it's coming back here with the information about that particular Hail Mary. More niche again, so Jameis Winston's success rate deep on third and long. So this is a complex query, and it's putting in some, I suppose, assumptions greater than 7 yards, 20 yards in the air after 2015, and then we'll come back with a pretty detailed breakdown as to Jameis Winston's success rate in that. You would not find this online by searching. This is only something you could get by querying this data set. But doing it with natural language obviously gives you that ability to do it very quickly. How did the Cowboys perform the week after a bye in the last decade? Again, it's producing that query and it will come back with the key metrics for that over the last decade. This can be verified online to see the validity and how accurate these queries are. But the way we set this up, it guarantees pretty high success rate in producing the metrics. How have the Cowboys done against the spread in the last 10 years? So that's also data that's available to you. It will do a couple of iterations, so it'll hit a few queries to get some really detailed insight. So not just the question you ask, but stuff related to your question. It'll correct itself. It'll go through a few loops, and then come back pretty quickly with that insight. So our plan eventually is to make this into agents that could run real time in games and produce this instant insight based on what's happening within a game in real time. The other useful thing you can do is ask the AI what other useful questions can I ask of this data. And it'll be able to look across the metadata and suggest things that you could do. So again, there is no end to the things you can do within the scope of what has been collected in the data set. Getting fine-grained analysis or getting rolled up averages, summations, etc., that generally can be very useful and provide information directly after a slate of games that has happened, to look back in time to see when is the last time that something like this has occurred. And it's quite easy now to get that insight, where before I could imagine the amount of research you would need to do to pull out that particular metric.